Hi everyone, it's Eric again, Sawmill's very own meteorologist, and it is finally here, one of the biggest weekends of the entire year. It is Halloween weekend at Sawmill, and we have so much planned and a lot of things that you look forward to every year, like our Halloween parade throughout the entire resort. We have our Hocus Pocus show going on as well, and so many other fun, spooky, and sexy events that are planned at Sawmill. Let's take a look at some of the headlines. As I mentioned, it is one of the biggest weekends of the entire year. We have our Halloween parade, our Hocus Pocus show. We have haunted nude dance parties. We'll talk about that more in a second. And the best news of all, perhaps, could be that the weather really couldn't be any better. It's going to be a little on the cool side, I'll say that, but you know what? It's going to be nothing but sunshine, nothing but treats as we go through this entire weekend. Well, what do we got planned? Let's take a look at some of the events for this Halloween weekend. So it's a good thing to know, but on FloridaGayCamping.com or on our Instagram page, just search for Sawmill, is the complete event schedule because there is so much going on this weekend. I would refer to either one of those for the complete schedule. But here's at least a few of the things going on as we go through this Halloween weekend. Now, I know you got the day off. It should be like an automatic gay holiday, Halloween. But starting Friday at noon, continuing through about 4 o'clock, we'll have our happy hour pool party. This will be a good opportunity to loosen up, talk about the awesome costumes that you have planned for later in the evening. And you'll have time through dinner time to get ready and just be ready for it, because at 9 o'clock we'll get started with our annual Halloween parade throughout the resort, showing off those awesome and creative costumes. Then from there, we go to the Halloween bash that gets started at 11 o'clock. That's located at the junkyard. We also have our haunted house and our haunted hayride as well. So you want to check all of those things out through the early morning hours. Moving into Saturday, you'll need some time to recover, but I would expect by 5 o'clock, you're ready to go again for the Trick and Treats trailer crawl. It's exactly what it sounds like. And then be ready for it at 8 o'clock is our Stars of Sawmill show. And then also starting at 11 o'clock, we have our haunted nude dance party. And you might be thinking, well, if I'm nude, that means I don't have a costume. Well, you do have a body you can paint, right? So be creative. I want to see the most creative thing that you can come up with. Temperatures will be in the upper 50s. So you know what? Maybe a thin layer of paint will help to keep you warm. So as I mentioned, FloridaGayCamping.com or check out Sawmill on Instagram for the complete event schedule. This is now the weather stories. We're looking at the weather map. We got an area of high pressure spilling in from the north, and it's an air mass that originated in Canada. So if you want to find out why it is so cool this weekend, as they say in South Park, blame Canada, as the cool air continues to dive south for the eastern part of the country. There is an area of low pressure that's out to our west, but it stays west of us this entire weekend. It's going to be rain-free, generally clear skies, which at night with clear skies, that's kind of why it cools down so quickly. The clouds act as blankets. If you don't have any clouds, you really cool off very quickly. It is going to peak at 70 on Friday with lots of sunshine, 74 degrees for a high on Saturday with lots of sunshine. That's basically perfect. And we'll be up near 80 degrees on Sunday. Maybe you stick around and recover poolside as you round out the weekend. It's possible we could actually get above 80 later in the afternoon. We'll see. We're peaking at 86 on Monday with some clouds and then cooling off a little bit with our next system Tuesday and Wednesday. All right, that is your Halloween weekend forecast at Sawmill. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Be safe, and I'll see you all next week with another weather update.